Going on, guys? It's your boy PS239 Riverboy, and I'm back at it again with another video. And we're back on the Robinhood account, guys. And basically, um, I base took I made a call yesterday, guys, and I think we are like doing really good because we're up massive on this account. Just on these 100 shares, we're up 21% right now. We made $10, and we have another option that we're selling the option for someone to buy our shares at $1, and we have 100 shares. So, and this is by Friday. If it doesn't reach $1, then I keep that dollar and then the value of my shares. And the values of my shares right now is 57 cents, guys. So just yesterday in the last video, the value of my shares was 47 cents, but we went all the way up to 60 and then came back down to 48, and then now in the pre-market and after hours, we're back at 57 cents. So if I wanted to, I could have day traded, because if on lower accounts under $25,000, you can only do 5 day trades per week, and I could have day traded this, like sold it at 60, bought it all back at 48, and then could sell again at 60 or maybe a higher number, and then buy all my shares back at a lower price. And I can only do that maybe a couple times a week because of the day trade laws, because of how much money you have on your account. You can only day trade with $25,000 or more, and that's the reason why I went to crypto. And most people go to crypto, and then once you get that much money on your account, then you could day trade. But that is kind of a lot of money to just have sitting on a stock portfolio. Not like if you're just going to day trade with it, that's $25,000 to day trade, not as invested cash that you have on your account. No, you need to have $25,000 to day trade. It's unless the rules have changed since the past 4 years I've been in it's kind of crazy. So I basically took that call, and I'm expecting $1 to come my way, and I'm pretty sure that I had got paid on this position yesterday. If not, they might hand them out differently, but I'm pretty sure that I was supposed to get paid because I purchased it before the end of the X date. See, as of February 20th, I should be getting a dividend. If not, that the end of this week I'll get one. And then these shares are actually going up. I'm up 12 cents on these shares. I'm already up almost 1.6% on my position. And then, like I told you, when I get my dividend, if I have reinvestment on, it will reinvest my dividend at the NAV. So say I get 19 cents per share, it'll give me 19 cents of a share, but at the value of $6.15. And then immediately it's going to increase its actual value to the value of what's in the open market. So about 19 cents at a value of $6.15 will probably turn to like 22, 23 cents. So that's actually pretty good, and that's why I like this stock. It actually has hidden returns because of the NAV being in the NAV. I didn't really explain this properly. The NAV stays the same once per year. So by the end of the year, the NAV will still be 615, and then as we keep buying more shares throughout the year, that increases the NAV, and it gets updated at the end of the year. But before that time, I know there's big, massive sell-offs. So people don't want the NAV to be too high when they get their dividend. They want it to be low. So right before they record the NAV for the next year, they do massive sell-offs. So all you have to do is just kind of know when that date is, and then you could sell your position before the big massive sell-off. And that's how I've been playing it. And I did miss this last little pump, but I had profited so much from this one that this and the dividends from this one had made up any losses that I had lost in this last dump. So I'm not worried about it because I'm still making massive dividends with a dividend that has a NAV lower than my average cost. So I'm not worried about it. And I'm talking about my IRA account. And it's like I'm still positive on those funds, even though I've been holding them for so long. It's just that they give such a high dividend yield and they're so cheap to acquire. And then if you're buying, like, you're just getting a very low NAV when you get your reinvestments, it's just a nice compounder to keep compounding. And then if you know when to do your actual buys on your positions, then you can get a good 5-6% total return on your investment on top of the 20% yearly gain on the dividends. So that's just another thing that I like to have. I want to have some income generators, and then I'm going to have my income generators from the puts and calls. And then, like, one of the main stocks that I do on my main retirement account, which I am loving this right now. Every time I see it go down, I actually go up $1 because I have a put on my retirement account. So every single time Palantir goes down, I'm making more money, guys. So I love to see it, but that's just quite a lot of money for me to get onto this account and for me to say that we started from fresh. So to get 100 shares. So if anything, I would probably buy another stock that I like a lot, where I can probably buy over 100 shares. That will also give me the option to do options. So I can have the options of saving my shares value and saving my capital, so I can make more money with the capital. And I like SoundHound. It's a good investment. I bought a bunch of it when it was $1, I believe. Let me go back. No, I did not invest it when it was. I invested it when it was $1 flat. It was like $1. Yep, bam. And I bought 1,000 shares and sold it all at $20, guys. So you can see this over here. I sold it all at $20, guys. And then I bought most of it back at 5. Somewhere at 5. It might have been a put that I got it back at. And then since it didn't reach my price for like weeks on end, I eventually got back in, but with like a break-even cross of like $5 because I had profited for just I didn't get the puts yet, or I didn't get the shares yet. That was free $5, and that's per 100 shares. And then because I did such a massive flip, I'm trying to get 5,000 shares now. So like that's why sometimes it's really good to do 100 shares of a stock, or hundreds of shares at a time of like a growth stock that you've gotten into, like a nice play. And I could start researching again to give you guys some nice plays, but I do have a good bunch of stuff on my list. And for YOLO bets, I do have one that I honestly do think will pop up pretty soon, because like, let's look at this. It could go to 360, and that was like during that whole meme coin debacle. So if you really want to, you could start doing puts on AMC for $1, guys. You could start doing puts for $1. Say for next week, say you have $100, you can make an easy $2 today by telling them you will buy AMC for $1. And then AMC is an actual movie theater company. If you think people are still going to watch movies in the movie theaters, I think AMC is still going to survive. And a lot of people don't believe that that's what's going to happen. But as you could see, a lot of people want $1 calls. So you could sell $1 calls or $1.50 calls, because people are just waiting for the meme coin pump on this. Every once in a while, the stocks have meme coin bull runs like how meme coins do, and AMC is one of those stocks that likes to pump and dump with bull runs, and it does it with GameStop. So if you go back and look at this chart, it's probably roughly around the same with that pump and dump. See, February 2001. Let's go back. They have all that same pump and dump around July. So it was a little bit after, because everybody had made all that money from GameStop. They were like, let's find what is the next company we're gonna save from bankruptcy and pump and dump it, and it was AMC, guys. So, and it's at lower prices that it's ever been ever. See, the 52-week low is 1 penny from here. So this might be an actually good investment to get in, to just get like 100 shares, and then you could probably just start getting in, buy the puts, guys. And then if it comes to you, it comes to you. And then if you want to be extra safe, every single week you could just buy a put yourself, guys. Like, say you think once we go underneath $1, it's gonna tank and tank and tank. You can buy a put and pay someone $1 to $2 to $3 every single week to secure your position at $1. So there's different levels to this game, and I'm just trying to teach you guys how to keep your capital and how to make sure that we are gonna do nothing but grow on this account. Like, even though we are down on the moment, that doesn't mean that we're out, because there are other ways to keep and preserve our capital on something that we haven't sold yet. You haven't lost any money until you sold, and that's pretty much it, guys. But alright, guys, I'm gonna hit you guys up in the next one. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's just do this together.